Now let's talk about the importance of compensation and benefits in the offer process. We're working in a very competitive market right now. We need to make sure that our compensation and benefits are in line with the market. We're competing with companies such as Amazon and Google, and we just don't have their size, so not all of the compensation and benefits are going to align. For example, at our company, we aren't able to offer stock options much like Amazon does, and even though maybe their base isn't quite as high, they have tens of $1,000s in stock that they're eligible for, and that's just not something that we're able to do, so we need to find other ways to make ourselves competitive in this market. Here's some things that we can do to make sure that we do stay competitive in the market. First, make sure that you're regularly checking salary ranges. Things change all the time. We need to make sure that we're staying current and not going off a salary range from when we hired that developer, 2 years ago. Things are different. We need to make sure that what we're offering candidates is in line as much as possible with other companies in the area. Next, it's important to remember that not all benefits, we don't always mean our medical and dental plans. Benefits can be things like our annual sailing trip or the fact that we have such a great work-life balance. Like I said, we're not always able to compete with some of these perks that Amazon and Google offer, but there's other things that we are able to make up for. For example, if you're interviewing a candidate, you can say, hey, we have amazing work-life balance. If you need to leave the office early to go pick up your daughter from dance recital, that's totally acceptable. We're not the kind of company that works 70, 80-hour weeks and thinks that's normal. That's just not how we do things here. I would also highly recommend tying in the culture piece. I think that definitely ties into the benefits portion of this. Talking about what a positive company culture we have can maybe offset some of those more physical benefits that we aren't able to offer. So remember this when you're going into the recruitment process. You really want to stay open-minded, make sure that you're staying competitive, know that there's not always going to be a direct comparison. You're not always going to be able to compete with every single benefit of another company, but you need to know how to leverage yourself. Next up, we're going to talk about my personal favorite, creating a positive interview experience for your candidates.